Welcome back to the Center Podcast. I am your host, Victor, along with my co-host, Mark. How you doing, my guy?
Chilling, good. The weather is good. It's a little breezy. It's good, though. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm great. You know, it is breezy. We just saw somebody in a white beater walking out into the mall. Like I was saying earlier, I think that was good, behavior for Saturday or Sunday when it was 97, 95, 93-ish degrees.
Yeah.
But not for right now, where it's like cloudy and like 70.
I think it's also just this mall in general.
True, because last time we seen somebody shirtless.
Yeah, and I just think, we think it's like a place, like a mall, like this place is like a separated place, but it's literally just in the city. So I feel like anybody just pull up in here and it's just like...
It's just open doors for everybody.
It's free game for whoever wants to be in here, But yeah.
What can you do? It was the gallery, low key, so,
Bruh, I low-key miss the gallery. Low-key. Just very low-key. Just a little bit. I don't know. The aesthetic was always cool, but obviously, it wasn't like...
It was this time. It needed to go. Yeah.
Definitely needed to.
But, hey, here we are now. If the gallery was still here, we wouldn't be here.
This is very true, yeah.
So,
we rolled this in here.
It is what it is. But yeah, what's new with you? What you done? I haven't seen you in a day.
Yeah. Nothing much. What did I do yesterday? Wow, it's like...
I saw you wear those terrible t-shirts yesterday. I don't know where you got those from.
I don't know. Somebody. These two guys, they always just talk about themselves. And they just talk about random shit. Yeah, I was at the mall. Basically, I was at the mall with my girl, and we were getting gifts for my mom because her birthday is coming up. I know.
Give it up for mom.
Give it up for mom. You know what's funny? Before I left, she was like, shout me out. So shouting you out, Mom.
There you go.
Happy birthday.
One more time.
Yeah, I don't know when this will exactly will come out, but probably be like the week after. So
next week.
This one?
This Tuesday coming up.
Okay, so yeah, her birthday's on Monday. So
there you go.
So there you go. Shout out, Mom. I love you. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoy your gift. So yeah. Also, what else happened was before even all this, I didn't even mention it last week, but I beat Elden Ring.
There you go. You're an Elden Lord.
Yes, I know. Please. I'm actually an Elden Lord twice because I beat it twice.
What do you mean you beat it twice?
So there's like New Game Plus. So I ended up playing it again, and I beat it really, really fast, but it's only because you really start to realize that you don't need to do all this extra shit just to beat the game. You just need to beat the certain bosses and just go through the straight path. Mm-hmm. If you do that, you literally beat the game within like 3 hours. Like it's really, but again,
you gotta build yourself up to be able to like.
But again, you keep all the stuff you did before, so you keep your level and all that. So that's why it was pretty easy. If I was like still like lower level, obviously I would never beat it fast. It would have been impossible. But because I'm still the level I am and I have like the weapons and the level, like the leveling up and all that, that's why it was like easy or whatever. But yeah, I'm just like playing it so I can see all, because there's like multiple endings and stuff that you can choose from. So I'm trying to just like do that to see like what all the endings would be like. So that's kind of what I did. But yeah, that's what I did, as far as Elden Ring. So
nice.
I've done that.
Did you do it on stream?
Yeah. The first time I did it on stream, the second time I did it, I was just like, I just want to go through. But the first time I did it, and I was just like, yes, finally. Like I finally, like, bro, so many hours into that game, finally beat it. But yeah, that's Elden Ring now. So I'm done with that.
Eventually, I'll get in there and I'll run through those games too. But right now, I'm still stuck on the actual. I'm actually playing real hard games right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm playing Super Mario Sunshine.
True.
I don't know what y'all playing over there. That Elden Ring shit, that shit easy mode. But over here, where we play Super Mario Sunshine and Kirby's Great Event and Kirby Adventure, where the real hard games are at.
True. Where you don't actually just like die, you just fall and somehow you have to respawn. There's no blood or anything.
Nah, bro. It's even worse than dying or having no blood. No instructions. That's the real scary one. No direction.
True. Because it's not like because in those games too, like you said, you have to do certain things to actually beat the boss. In a game like Elden Ring, is just hit that motherfucker in front of you. Just do damage.
Run them hands.
just do damage, But in Mario, it's like, oh, you
touch
do
grace,
this, right? All right, you gotta do this, and you gotta touch this first, and then you gotta now touch that, and now you can hit the boss. Now the boss is knocked out.
You know what really fucked me up? I'm not gonna do this again because we just talked about this in the episode that came out today. But when I was playing like the old school Mario, the way that you have to obviously like World 1, Map 1, and then after you beat it, you go Map 2, like you keep going through each stage.
Oh, yeah.
So it gets to a point where say if you get to like Map 5, you beat it and it opens more path, but it just has you in a loop. Yeah. So it's just like, what the fuck? So you got to go back and beat older ones and like get a key and like open a secret room and then you will unlock the rest of the map. But like the way you do that, you had to finish or like reach a certain point in the stage between a certain gap of time.
Oh yeah.
To unlock that.
That was like the old ones, yeah, for sure. They did that a lot.
So it's either you can't do it too fast or too slow. Yeah. And then once you do that, you like open shit up. But imagine doing that, like I know that now.
But yeah, doing that.
But bro, in the 90s,
unconsciously just having to
Nintendo's evil.
Yeah. There was just one guy who was like, yeah, I love these numbers, and I just feel like if somebody completed it with this number on the screen, they get a prize.
Yeah.
How the fuck would I know that? Oh, the numbers are my birthday. Why would I know this guy who created Mario
in Japan,
right? Like what he liked, or I don't know. It's just so stupid.
Shit is wild. But yeah, man. It's cute. You beat Elden Ring, whatever. Easy games. And I'm over here trying to save Princess Peach. You bragging about being the Elden Lord.
Yes, I am.
Two different kind of gamers. But yeah, I mean, you were just saying how, what's it called? Mario Kart 2's coming out. That's cool. October what?
28th, I think.
28th. Isn't that early? Isn't it usually like November, or am I tripping?
I guess that's early, but I feel like it was always October, November. Yeah, they definitely released it. Yeah, maybe I think there was one time where it might even reach December, but I'm not sure. But yeah,
and I think, I don't know if they still do, but they usually drop a full trailer like during the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do that anymore.
I don't know. It's whoever they feel like just being sponsored for whatever's big in the moment.
It probably doesn't really matter as much anymore since everything is just tweeted out and people like, go that way. But I remember like back when we used to like heavy play it, it'd be like, oh, like look out for the trailer during NBA Finals.
Yeah, it'd be that.
That was pretty good, bro.
It was.
You can't even lie. Like somebody gotta hire me.
Either that, like I said, or it's just whatever's just big. Who knows? Maybe ping pong will be big this year. And
ping pong.
And the next thing you know, it'll be like, watch Joe and the
nice ping pong. Shot,
right? Be watching the ping pong finals, and you just see the trailer. You're just like, this is so random.
Nah, you ever like maybe not as much anymore, but you ever have like a day where you're just like bored or like stuck, and you end up watching some random shit like that, but you end up getting into it.
True, yeah.
Like just like you stumble.
It's happened a lot of times, and you just like are watching a video that just pops up, and you're just like, damn, like. Let me go back and see like if there's other shit about this, and you just keep watching and keep watching.
I would remember like when we were younger, and obviously like I didn't drive or anything, so like I'll flip through channels at like my grandparents' house, and I'll just scroll through shit, just like no guide, just like whatever is on, we'll figure something out, and it'll be like ping pong or like what's the shit where like they push the thing and they're just like.
Oh, shuffleboarding. I think. I don't know if it's exactly called that, but
shuffleboard is like the shit you do on cruises where you just like.
Yeah, you got that. You're talking about the actual thing on the ice thing. Right?
Yeah. Two guys.
Yeah, bro. I remember when I saw the Olympics when that shit was happening. It's so funny because they'll push it, and then
it's
two people.
The form though. The form is what be getting me. They'd be like, "Did I hit that too hard?"
Right.
Did I hit your camera too hard?
No. Yeah.
Or they just like they finally get ready to release it, and they're just like full extent.
Oh yeah.
And then they just.
And then what's so funny is like you'll see the two guys or maybe even girls, they'll like follow it. So then they'll follow and they're just going so slow. And once it's time, they're just like, and they're just going so hard. And what's so crazy is how they're so close but not touching each other. Like the brooms or whatever they use, they just don't touch. And I'm just like, yo, how?
Like now I'm curious. Now I gotta read up on like why, like what is that? Like I get what they're trying to do. I guess to like make it like. Slide farther or whatever.
I think it's fiber.
Or like control the path of it.
Yeah.
But like why? Like why? Like why
I always thought it was to like. Well, no, I mean I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. In my head, I'm like maybe slow it down a way, and they're like doing that with the ice. But then again, it could just make it smoother to slide more. I don't know. Something, but
that or just like like I could get down with some gymnastics low key. Like if you ever like if it's just on. And that shit just going like I'll root for somebody like just like without even knowing who they are and say oh fuck like they killing it like the commentators build up a story it's like like this is Peter he's 2 points shy from coming to the World Championships. He's hailing all the way from North Thailand, and he made his way all the way to America, and he took his foster family. God bless them.
and then they'll be talking, but then like they'll start and they're like, okay, here it goes. They have to cut off their whole sentence, and he's like,
and he sticks it. You've done it, Peter. That should be going stupid.
Low key, I don't know why, but I hear a lot of people talking about like golf, and low key,
I can't.
I know, even though it's gonna be so boring, I don't know. I just feel like it would be so like it's just so amazing though, because the beginning of it is so boring and just like, yo, why do I want to watch this? But you know damn well when you see like clips, like small clips of them right there, and
when the highlights where
you're like, damn, that shit was crazy. Like, how the hell did he hit that shit?
My brother, like, he don't play golf, but he'll like go to a golf range, and he's like, it's a lot more fun playing it than it is.
Oh yes, 100%.
But like they just opened Top Golf in Philly, so
like going to Top Golf is so much fun. Like, it just sucks because you gotta fucking like spend an arm and a leg to actually really have fun.
You ever seen the video of that little kid? He got the donuts from there with the little syringes, and he got mad hype about it. Yeah, I just want to go just for that. I feel like they should have paid him.
I got that. I got that when I went last time.
He's like, you get the donut, you just stick this in it. It's the best ever, dude. Top Golf, dude. Top Golf.
Yeah. I remember I went with my cousin and my brother. Yeah, we all went that one day. It was fun. Yeah, Top Golf was fun. You just need to spend a lot of fucking money. Because it gets like, I think like 50 per person or something like that. And it's just like, I think that's for like I don't remember how, but it goes by time though, I believe. And it's just like, bro, you'd be surprised how fast just like an hour goes.
Yeah, you really gotta get to that shit.
And you're just like, damn, bro, like fuck, it's already over. Like, I feel like if you really want to have a good time and play, maybe like 2-3 hours is what you actually want to aim.
You should do it like by game or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
like bowling alleys do that, right? It's like you get like 2 full games or whatever.
Yeah, the fuck. Exactly. And it's like at that point, like, okay, yeah, cool. At least I know in my head, all right, we're good. But I ain't want to be mid swing and it's just like, all right, you gotta go. Like, oh fuck, all right.
You know what I used to really like on like accidentally watch, because I'll pull up like ESPN bowling. Fucking, it'll be like pins like mad far, and I'm like, yo, like there's no shot you hitting that. And then somehow they do, and they just be mad hype. And then there's that one clip of the one guy, I think he got like a perfect game or something. He's like, that's right, I did it. Oh yeah, that's right. Who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's just tough. That shit is bowling is crazy to just see how consistent they can just be, just throwing that. And just always hitting, no matter what. Like, if anything, it'd be 1 or 2 pins. It's never more than that. So it's just like crazy to see that. It's always like so consistent.
But I don't know. Like for me, like like with golf is like, oh, like it's much more fun to play than to watch. I can't. But like bowling, like I get half through a game, I'm like, all right, like I'm done. Like I don't really care.
You know what I think it is? I think it's the commentators. If I'm being honest, I feel like if
it does a lot though. Like that's what I'm saying. You don't think about it, but it does a lot.
I feel like if the guy commentating wasn't talking to me as if he was reading me a bedtime story, I think I'd probably be more like inclined to want to watch. Like if he was actually just like, okay, now we have like if I had somebody actually yelling at me, like commentating on what the person's doing, who they are, you know, what they need to do, I'd be like, all right, cool, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
If you're just like, okay, here he goes about the stroke, all right, and that will do it. Yeah.
Like, because I think it was Trevor Noah, or like you might have told me that he was saying he went to like a football game, and he said that he paid for like up close seats, and he was like, yo, like he was like, honestly, like I prefer to watch it at home. And nobody told me that they're not gonna give me like a whole backstory of like of this player's whole life. Like they just started running, I didn't know what was going on. I lost the ball, like I had no idea who was popping off. I'm like, yo, why is nobody like screaming in my ear? I need. But some people do that though. Like some people will like go to a game. It's usually like old people, but they'll go to like a baseball game, but like have an earpiece in and like listen to the radio of the game while they're there.
That's pretty cool. I mean,
yeah, since they like sit in their seats, so they have somebody tell them like, oh, like you know the count and all that shit.
That's what's up. I'd probably like to have that just so I have like you know some good commentary. You know, just be able to hear it. But other than that, you just having just the sound of everybody and their mom just like yelling and shit. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Exactly. But you know what this is making me think of? I saw somebody, I forgot who it was, so I'm sorry, like if I'm messing or like I'm not giving credit, but I saw on TikTok somebody was talking about how like they should kind of change up the Olympics and like not have it be like the best of the best athletes. Just have it like like jury duty, like random selection. You're not even just anybody, like literally anyone. Like if you get a card in the mail, they just pick a name and send it to your address. You're in the Olympics in 4 years. Get ready, and that's and literally the entire world does that. So it's not everybody that's the best of the best. It's like you might have a team full of grandmas, or you might just have like the most stacked team.
But you know what? That would be cool. It would also be cool too. With that is that when you get it, they tell you that, and they also just like supply you with like the support to be actually like do it. Not just like you're like you come from like a not wealthy household, and now you're just like you're like, well, how the fuck can I train for this? I can't even afford it.
They give you go to the facility, you know. Don't worry about your job. You're excused from not showing up to your job during this time. Like just go off.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Yeah,
I just hope it's a sport that I'm actually like
whatever you got 4 years.
Damn, bro.
Maybe we could like separate it to like age groups at least, so it's not like mad unfair.
Yeah.
So like,
what if it's like sprinting and then you have a team full of grandmas?
So you
just got this fit ass dude, just like you're about to get dusty.
So they could probably randomize that too. It's like, all right, like this year the track is gonna be the 60 to 75 group, and everybody's like, oh shit, that shit's gonna be tough. Or like, oh, this year the swimming age group is gonna be like 13 to 18. No, that's kind of unfair. Like 18 to 25 group. Yeah, or like 1 year, like the rugby is gonna be like only like 40 to 50, and then that's what you get paired up with.
Yeah,
and then it gives people a chance to get jacked if they want to, or just not. Some people probably change their whole fucking life if they just like, oh, like 65-year-old Ethel just got chosen to be in the 4x100.
A lot of people opportunities to just like pop off and just
they could do like ad sponsorships and shit.
Right, you see a grandma just in the next Nike commercial.
Yeah, anything is possible. Never too young to be an athlete. Never too old. What would your event be, or what event would you want to do?
Like with sport?
Yeah.
I mean,
even if you're not good, like you have 4 years. Remember that.
I think I would definitely not want to do like a regular sport. Like, is anything like baseball, basketball, like football? Like, I wouldn't want to do any of those regular sports. I would probably want to do something that has to do with like, maybe the javelin throw.
That's hard, but yeah.
I think that would probably be the one I would want to do. I don't know why. I just think
it's so cool. What's the shit where you catapult yourself? Is that what it's called? Pole vault?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it's called? Did I get that right?
Maybe, but that shit is hard. I would not be able to do that.
Just you get like flung.
Bro, even people who do that shit who's been doing this for so long, they're like sometimes always knock the highest thing too. It's just like, bro, like I don't know if I'll be able to do that, bro. I mean, if we're all in the same way of not being pros, then I mean we probably all fucking up, but like still like it's just at that point who was the least to fuck up. But I feel like the javelin throw is just like I don't know. I just think it's funny when they just run. It's just like they do the long time. I was like, and just toss that shit. I'm like, damn.
You know what's kind of hard? I don't know. I don't know any of these events. I usually watch them, even though like the low key the Olympics are actually fucked up how they operate right now. But like the one where there's like it's like reverse limbo, where it's like the pole. And you gotta run up and you just like you gotta like get over it.
You gotta jump back. Yeah. It's almost like the long jumping away, except you're not using a pole. You're just literally just jumping over it.
That or like the long, I guess it's long jump where you gotta like jump in the dirt. Right? Yeah. They just be like 1 foot, just like, and they just like how do they keep track? Because they just be like sitting on it and like fucking it all. I guess camera replay.
Yeah, they try to. Yeah, I guess for that much. Yeah, it's always like crazy though, because sometimes a lot of people fuck up and jump too late, and they like miss it, and they go over the line, and they're just like, "Damn, oh, that won't count for him."
You know, it'd be fucking hilarious. The diving.
Diving?
Like say if you got like a funny age group and you just got like people training for this and like doing flips and shit. I feel like it will also be like if it's competitive it'd be tough, but like if it's really bad it's also like funny too. So it's like, all right, let's see how this shit goes. Like all these people had the same amount of time to prepare. And then I feel like everybody, like for the people that care, they probably like fit like all the time. It's like, yo, like, what if I get called up? Like
exactly.
I gotta go back.
Exactly. I don't know, what would your sport be?
My sport? There's a couple that I feel like would be fun. But then I also want to pick like a funny one like yours, so I don't really know.
So funny with mine.
Like the pool shit like that. Like, how do you get into that? Like, I feel like we talked about this before, but how do you get into these sports?
Yeah, I don't know how that even became a sport. Like in general, like who could just throw this stick the farthest?
Because like there's a lot of cool shit in those events that I'd be like, yo, that'd be kind of hot. Because like there's like judo.
True.
Judo is like mad fun to watch if you like know what's popping off. Like, or wrestling. Wrestling gets me hyped.
You know what I also think about a lot when I'm trying to think of these sports is also from like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Like I just low-key thinking about it. And another one I thought of is the one where you have that big ass husky ball and you have to swing it around. I don't know why. I think that shit's pretty funny too to see.
Or like fencing. Fencing would be tough.
Yeah, fencing. Yeah. Just all you gotta do is and just tap him. Just
Biggest thing.
1 point.
Yeah. Or like powerlifting. I feel like I could do that like legitimately just because like it's weight gaps either way.
Yeah.
So if I have 4 years and it's like I'm in like a 150, 160 weight class, I feel like I could do good in that. Like realistically.
So how about unrealistic?
Unrealistically, what's out there? I'm gonna pull up archery.
Okay.
Put me in archery.
Okay.
Give me 4 years and
Candace Everdeen out here.
Yeah, give me 4 years. I'll give you bronze in archery. At least. At least.
Okay.
I can guarantee bronze.
I mean, yeah. You know, you don't know who you're gonna be paired up with, and I feel like bronze. It's still a medal, so that's
exactly like
impressive.
I don't care what obviously like we're both very competitive, so we would like in anything that we do, we would like to be gold.
Yes.
But to say that I got a bronze medal in the Olympics, nobody could tell me shit.
Yeah, and exactly and if you were to get called back again, that's only even more of like, I can definitely get silver or gold now. Like,
but if they told me short notice, you're gonna like start training today, 4 years from now, archery, bronze. I'm bringing home the bronze, baby.
All of a sudden, you just see that letter, and then under it, you just see a big ass box that has a
chosen.
bow. There's just a whole bow in there. Just
sneakers, everything, an arrow and one bow.
Right.
American flag.
Train.
Catch me every day. That's why I feel like I said this like years ago when we're early on in the podcast. Like, if somebody was like, yo, like I'll give you like X amount of money to just drop everything and just train for this one thing for a sport or something, I would do it.
Oh yeah.
Like even if it don't even have to be million or nothing, like be like, yo, like 100K, drop everything, you're boxing now. Like, all right, fuck it. Like,
yeah, if I
get my mom out the trenches,
get
my friends out the trenches.
If I can be taken care of and you just tell me to drop everything and just
dedicate everything,
yeah, I'll do it. The hell, of course. Why not? What other opportunity? Like I could definitely try and hope, but if there's like a thing that's like a definite like this was gonna happen, shit, why not?
Even if it flops, it's like I'm still in great shape and I got some money out of it.
Yeah. I can
story.
I can do something with it.
Yeah.
I'll be recognized by other people, so I'll have opportunities afterwards. So archery and javelin. You got this.
I feel like. Do you think we would still win?
What do you mean?
Because like
so
no,
depressed, like
no. Because like because people talk shit about the U.S. like, oh, we unhealthy, we this and that, but we always come out on top every single fucking Olympics. Nobody ever gets us.
Yeah.
In total medals and gold every time.
I think in general we're just good at sports in general. Like it's because like don't get me wrong, in other countries and other places they do sports too.
Yeah.
But like I feel like they don't look at it as the way we do. I feel like we have a good heart for it. And we just train for it.
With the exception of soccer, like everything else is our shit. Yeah. Like in a way when you think about it, because like our main thing is like in the U.S. is like entertainment, and we make literally every sport here is entertainment, and people like make their bread off of it, except for soccer. Even though we have the MLS, but it's not as competitive everywhere else. So I think that's why. But the reason I ask is because like, do we dominate the Olympics every year because we have that select few that's just so extreme and we're a mix of so many people that like that select few group of people would just body. And then like the rest of us are just like shitty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like we're like also like one of the most obese countries in the world.
Oh, of course.
But we just have that select few that's just like that 1% that's just animals.
Yeah.
But you smiled and I don't know what you're about to say.
Because I was just thinking of other sports low key, what I would want to do. So I feel like I don't know if this is, but I feel like in my head it popped up and I feel like it was. But you know how they have like the ribbon dancing thing? Like,
oh yeah. Yo, would you want to do like fuck that. Would you want to do like the couples ice skating?
See, so that was my second one. That's why I also laughed too, because I was like, "Oh shit, wait, ice skating is a thing
Blazing
too."
Glory.
I was like, "Yo, I feel like I could do some ice skating, bro," because I just went ice skating recently. So I was just like, "Bro, I think I could actually get down with some ice skating, bro. Just meet me on the ice, just."
Or like the race John. What was that one guy who was like, I don't know what happened with him.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
wasn't he? No, I'm thinking of somebody else. I think I don't know.
Paulo Ono or something like that. Am I wrong?
Was he like some type of like Hispanic or something like that?
I don't know. Something.
It was somebody. I think I know exactly who
know.
you're talking about. Was it beginning with an A, his name, or something like that? Or,
Uh,
Apollo? Wasn't it like that?
That's what I'm saying. Apollo Ono or something like that. Speed skater. Apollo Ono.
Yeah.
There you go. He's from Washington. He's 40 years old. He's from the U.S. I don't know what his background is though. 1 second. He got 2 golds, two silvers, and 4 bronze. You know what I mean? None.
What's crazy is you get a gold medal in the Olympics, you're literally set for life. It's just crazy.
Not really though.
Almost.
He's Japanese.
Okay. You're Japanese. Okay.
Yeah. Cause like what I was saying earlier was fucked about the Olympics is like they don't really get paid for participating in the Olympics at all.
Oh no.
They get paid off of like endorsements, and that's only like the smallest. Like you have to be like Michael Phelps, like what's their name? Damn, I'm blanking out on name, but like Usain Bolt, fucking Gabby Douglas, like those types that even make bread. And there's so many more athletes that just kind of get swept under the rug, and a lot of them don't even get like TV coverage. It's only like on NBC, it's like swimming, track.
Yeah, a lot of the times it's all
basketball.
People too that are like consistent. Like they know they constantly get gold, and they'll start being recognized. Like, oh shit, well let's start talking about this guy because we know he's obviously like consistent with his like wins and whatnot. But now that you talk about like the whole endorsements thing, you know how it'd be crazy like what you said happens, and like now that you like they like choose people randomly, they're also like, oh yeah, now we're gonna like also like just interview all of you, and then y'all just tell us about yourselves, and then like people and fans will just like pick and see like who they like really think is like good and who will win.
So put us on a Got Milk.
Right. Just staring
full
at
circle moment. Cause I remember in grade school we used to see those posters.
That's what it was everywhere, bro.
Yeah, like Kevin Love with a mustache.
It was so creepy because he'd just be staring at you with just a fucking milk.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't even milk in those ads. Like they used something else for that.
Who knows, bro? It was awkward.
I would feel kind of weird about that.
Exactly.
Like if I'm on set, I'm like, yo, like what do you put on my lip?
Like, lips, bro. And just look at the camera.
Put this white strip of white out on your lip and play basketball real quick and then take some pictures of you.
Yeah.
What kind of weird shit is that?
I can't think of any other more sports, but
I could pull up a list right now. But there's a lot of fun shit. I'm pretty sure they're adding like gaming to the Olympics at one point.
Oh yeah, be right.
But then like what games do you put in there? Because like games are always constantly like cycling.
But the thing is, I mean, not even so much cycling. I just think like I don't know how entertaining it would be. But of course, you have the gaming crowd community itself. So
yeah, I mean, if they put like league in there, because like league to like Asia is like above anything else. Like they show out like 200 people attendance. Yeah. Shooting.
I was gonna say the thing with the disc. I was low key thinking, but I didn't know if that was in the Olympics. I didn't know if that was in the Olympics.
Equestrian.
The fuck is that?
Horses.
Oh, I didn't know that's what it was called. You want to go equestrian?
Rowing could be tough. Tennis.
Rowing be insane though, bro. When you see it actually on screen and how fast they be neck and neck with each other, just like
No, I think I found our event, bro. Gold stamped. 4 years? Are you kidding me? Handball? Give me the gold in handball. Yo, New York will go stupid. Like, yo, we need draft picks from New York.
Facts. We need a good team. We need at least like half the team from New York.
Yeah, give me some gloves, some chalk. I would just you don't even need that much equipment. Like, just give me a rubber ball.
That is all you need.
And
just need some
and a wall.
Yeah, a wall, a rubber ball, and just maybe some like elbow pads, knee pads.
Water.
So that way we can actually get down and like actually jump for shit. That's about it.
Surprise, yo, Nintendo, drop the Mario handball. Can you imagine that shit?
Yeah, it'd be such a fast-paced game, but it can be so competitive.
Yeah, bro, give us the gold. I'm gonna come home. Even if y'all want to put me multiple events, bronze in archery, gold in handball.
Yeah, people show out like that too sometimes. They do multiple ones.
For sure. That'd be fire. Man. Sometimes I think like, yeah, like my parents should have been like, no, like drop this controller. You get out there in the rain. Just nah.
Right? Instead of
can I come inside? No.
Right? Instead of looking at it as like, okay, you played enough. Get inside the house. You know, time for dinner, time for bed. It's just like, no. It's I don't care if it's midnight.
The neighbors just looking out the windows like, it's a shame, but that boy's gonna make it one day.
Right? He's gonna do something with himself.
They're gonna have him in a documentary. Like, yeah, I used to stare out every night, 3 a.m. Heard the sound of the handball bouncing off the walls.
That's all I heard.
And I knew that boy wanted it deep down.
I never talked to the kid, but I always knew.
We always called him, I don't know. I couldn't think of something quick enough.
I always called him that. We always know. You called him that thing.
We always called him, because I never talked to him.
You always called him, yeah. You never had a name, but that was the name.
Oh, shit. All right. I think that's our time. We talked about every sport in existence real quick, but it's all good. Where can they find you, Mark Elden
You can
Lord?
find me, yes, your Elden Lord here at Instagram at ETC Marky Mark, Twitter at Marky Mark, and Twitch at Marky Mark as well. Victor, where can they find you, and etc.
You should put, in your Twitch panels, you should just put like about me. It's like Elden Lord, gold handball Olympics, like, and put like a random year.
For some absurd shit. I'm gonna just put that on my resume.
Yeah, like
Elden Lord.
Gold medal Olympian 2004 Olympics, like just and just have somebody try to look up your name or some shit.
Don't worry, you won't find it though. You know.
But yeah, you can find me everywhere at ATC Victor on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everything else is out there. I'm there streaming, playing difficult games and whatnot, Kirby, Mario, the hard shit. And then etc. stuff is at Real Etc. on every platform. So that's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram TV, Facebook, SoundCloud, whatever else you want out there, TikTok, and all the whole nine. We out there. You can find us at the same name, at Real Etc. And the email is real.etc@gmail.com. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. New layout coming soon. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Some things changing. Love you guys. See you next time.